All right, guys, so as far as just drilling at home, I want to kind of teach you guys some other drills. If you guys don't have somebody, here's a couple other drills that I know, and it's focusing a lot on the knee on belly. All right, so I got my dummy here in the back, and I'm going to show the drill, and then we're going to start from the mount position, okay? So I'm in the mount position with my dummy, my knees right here on the mat, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hands on the mat, and I'm gonna put all my weight up here. And then with my left legs, or with my right knee, I'm gonna put all my weight up, I'm gonna pull my heel up. So I'm pulling my heel up like this, all right? When I do that, I pull the heel up, and I place it on the body, and my leg's gonna come out here. So you got yourself at a 45-degree angle with my foot off the mat, with the knee on belly, hooked inside here. All right, I'm gonna put the hands back into the middle, or you can put them over there on the shoulder, and I'm gonna go back to the mount. Now I'm gonna do the same side. If you wanna put the hands on the shoulder, if you just have a punching bag or really anything, maybe even a body pillow, you can put the hands on the mat, put all my weight forward, pull your heel up, press it, step this out, and this should be kind of like at a 90-degree angle, all right? For you guys that want to do MMA and do like a couple things, you could throw a couple punches in there if you want. You could throw a couple elbows in there if you want. Same thing, 2 hands on the mat. I'm going to go back to the middle. All right. This one is going to add some more to it. So I would say do like about, I don't know, 20 reps on each side just to get the hang of it, transitioning from mount to knee on belly. And I'll use this quite a bit when they start to do an elbow escape. They'll do an elbow escape on this side, boom, I'll come up, and I'll knee on belly. If you guys watched the video with me and John, I actually did this movement, and this is what I used to do when I couldn't train. I used to, and this is my purple belt days, I used to have a little bit of like a bag, and I used to do that, go back and forth, and practice doing that transition. And then all it is body weight moving forward. So now I'm here, I do the same thing, I'll bring it up. All right, now I'm gonna do a switch. You can put the hand on the chest, you can put the hand on the body. I'm gonna switch and do a reverse knee on belly facing the legs. All right, now I'm there, I'll switch back, go to the middle. Same thing, I come up here, maybe he starts to escape. His hands are going here, I'll switch it and I'll go opposite and I'll face the legs. All right, switching back and forth, trying to keep the knee on belly control. All right. Next one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna do the same thing, and then instead of switching the legs, I'm gonna put both knees on top of the body, all right? Where I could move back and forth if I wanted to, all right? So it's like a double knee ride. I like to put my toes on the mat just for the fact that I'm not doing it to hurt my opponent. I'm just doing it because it's his knee on belly escape's not gonna work anymore because both legs are on here, and he's gonna have to think about doing a different defense for that. And I'll do this quite often, but like I said, it's not to put pressure on my opponent. It's more so to let him know that his knee on belly escapes are not gonna work. If he starts pushing right here, I'll switch it. Maybe I'll switch to an arm bar or something like that. So that's a pretty good drill to go through. So I come up, 1, I switch, 2, I'll switch back. I'm inside, hands and elbows and knees are in, but I'm sitting here transitioning. So you can kind of play around with this. You could put like a 1.5-minute timer and just do a couple rounds, all right? Next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transition all the way to the opposite body around the head. So I'm gonna do the same thing. You can put the hands here, here, up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step over here and step, all right? So I step over the head, I'm gonna place my knees together, and I'm gonna step back around, all right? So if I did it like faster, boom, I'm over here, and you're able to come back on. So I'll use that sometimes, but it's a really good transition drill for you guys to understand your transitions, okay? Even on side body, we could do a couple drills with side body. I could put my elbow down to the mat, I have my hip down, and I could come up, and I could still practice blocking the hip, right? I could transition, walk towards the head, sit back, do that transition, all right? So the transition will go, I'm here with my elbow to the mat, I start to block the head and I block the hip. All right? I'm gonna start to walk my body over with my chest on top of him, and my left hand's gonna come over to this side. All right, when it comes over this side, I'm gonna do a big back step here with my elbow on the mat over here to this side. All right, and then I'm just gonna transition all the way over, all the way over. This dummy just punched me in the face, but you guys kind of get my point. So that could be a good transition, especially if you didn't have a dummy that had arms. For you guys that have those dummies that have arms, man, you guys could practice all your arm bars all day long. Here, hold the hand, come up, knee up high, swim this over, make sure it's in tight, transition all your weight without hurting your opponent, really controlling your opponent. So these are a couple ones. Also really good to practice our basic white to blue belt arm bar, over the top, swimming, boom, over, and finish the arm bar. Anyways, guys, hope these drills are gonna help you guys. We just gotta keep moving, keep our bodies moving. The learning doesn't stop. And like I said, most of our learning comes from visualizing us doing the movements, thinking about the movements, critical thinking, and then when the rubber hits the road, guys, you know, we're able to come back. So anyways, hope you enjoy.